Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Clay, I got some folks. He was in the National Guard and he wants to do a refi. Does he qualify for something like that?
That's a great question. And one of the biggest misunderstandings there are about VA loans is I have to have been full-time duty to participate in the VA loan. And the answer is yes. In the National Guard and in the reserves, depending on their level of service, they can still take advantage of that. And it's a great program for them because once again, they can do 100% financing, even on the refinance, which is one of the unique things that we do at Castle and Cooke.
That's great. So what about if they wanted to pull some equity out, maybe do some repairs or stuff like that? Do they have the ability to do that?
I love that. But that's actually a perfect example because they can. You know, if they bought the house for $220,000 4 years ago, say, we know values have been going up. And so they say, I have this $40,000 sitting there and my home needs some updates. What can I do? Well, they can take advantage of that 100% cash out VA loan that we offer at Castle and Cooke Mortgage and really get the cash out they need to do some of those upgrades that they've been dying to do.
That's a great program. More people should take advantage of it.
They should. And it's the same thing as the other VA loan. There's no monthly mortgage insurance. The interest rate is great, and it creates a very affordable payment for them.
So continuing our look at the Salt Lake Parade of Homes, I've got John Dowdle here with the Destination Homes. And John, now you guys are doing a bunch of stuff up in the Daybreak area, right?
Yes, we are. We actually have three villages in Daybreak: Creekside Lake Village, and then our boathouse, our condo project is what you're seeing right now.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about this. So it's a condo, so it's like a multi-unit. It looks like a big custom home, but it's a
correct. They're designed to have the lake effect look, and they're anywhere from a single standing condo to up to 3 in one building. It's hard to determine where each unit is placed because they kind of blend into one large building. Low maintenance as far as no maintenance, no snow removal required or landscaping because the HOA is going to maintain all of that. And then of course you're right on the water, and so you just have amazing views.
Yeah, I love that. So it really does. It looks like a boathouse.
Yep. They're all designed with different exteriors, every building, but they were designed with a local architect with also Kennecott Land involved, and really had a boathouse look to kind of pull in the essence of Lake Village.
Yeah, well, beautiful job. So tell me about the colors and the style and what you guys were going for here.
This particular parade of homes was in partnership with Alice Lane Interior Design. We worked very close with her along with our in-house designer, and they put in just some great features in this house to kind of pull in the outside lake feel into the inside of the house.
Yeah, I love that really big, bold, bright blue. It's just awesome.
Almost everywhere you look, you had views of the outside, which you're essentially overlooking the lake, the pier and the dock outside, and then on the inside really just accented the whole Lake Village feel. Here is our cabinet company. We use Aspire Design to do a lot of these interior features, GE appliances, and just a great flow of the floor plan that was designed specifically for this home site right on the water. So out of all the windows, you're getting great views and maximizing the floor space.
So heading here, I assume this is the master, right?
This is the master bedroom. It's going to have its own master bath off of it, and then you have an additional bedroom with a hall bathroom for it to use, and an office also. But you can see how great the layout of this plan is.
Yeah, real nice use of space. You almost went with kind of the warm tone on the wall, you know, but still went with that kind of cool colors, which are so popular.
Yeah, there was a lot of new things we did that Alice Lane really had some ideas. The herringbone tile flooring that you can see that kind of has a wood look to it, but yet it's a tile floor. The quartz countertop, this kind of integrated flooring of this tile shower. and then you'll even see in the entryway kind of some horizontal beadboard on the wall. A lot of times we do vertical, and they just did some little tweaks that just turned out great.
Yeah. And so are there a lot of upgrades on this, or is this pretty standard, or what are we looking at here?
Our condos are pretty standard. They're all going to come finished out with what you're seeing here. In our single family homes, we kind of start more with a plain palette, and then the homeowners can really do what they want. But right now, this house is the way it sits.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Of course, the location is wonderful. I love Daybreak. Well, great home. If somebody wanted to contact you about getting involved in something like this, how would they reach you?
Yeah, feel free to call me on my cell phone's always the best, 801-949-0923, or our webpage at destinationhomes.com.
They say on camera, I'm a little stiff, but I insisted that I be the one to tell you about the world's finest, safest garage door, the Martin Door, available at your nearest door, lumber, or hardware company. Tell them Dave Martin sent you. Now what's stiff about that?
Here at Real Estate Essentials, we love to support local business, and we love nothing more than local business that's had international success. And Martin Garage Doors is one of those. So the next time you're looking to buy garage doors, buy local, buy the best, buy Martin Garage Doors.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
So whenever I have a question about renewable energy, I always go to Brian because he's very experienced in the fact he went back to school in Europe and got a master's degree in renewable energy.
So we just had a customer in Springville, Utah that we just finished up a project for. They were really happy with it, and they referred their neighbors to us after they were being pleased with the work that we did. And one of the neighbors that requested us to come over and help them out with the project, they said that they wanted a more advanced system, one that wouldn't shut down when the grid goes out. So we referred them to one of our suppliers named Iron Edison. And Iron Edison was able to provide us with a lithium-ion battery that will be more efficient, longer lasting, it's lighter weight, and just all-around better battery for us to provide for their needs. So we were excited to do that project with them, and on the evaluation we noticed that the system was going to work fine, but the roof was actually nearing the end of its life. So we recommended that we actually replace the roof before we put the solar on, so that the roof could last the lifetime of the solar system in this case. So we got the help of Pro Roofing, and they were able to take off the roof and put it on a new roof before we put the solar up. So the system can work perfectly together. Here we are today at one of our customers' houses with Rocky Mountain Renewable Energy. And this customer was interested in doing thermal imaging. And thermal imaging just detects temperature differences between different objects. And what we found is over here on the ceiling, we found a temperature difference between different sections of the ceiling. And so we looked at the thermal imaging and decided there's a good possibility that it's missing insulation. So we're going to go up and take a look at it and see what we can find in this area, but we believe there's no insulation up there. For this type of a project that we did where we needed to replace the roof, we decided to go with a local company called Pro Roofing.
Hi, we are Pro Roofing, the Nielsen brothers, Andy, Brett, and Mike. Today we're working with Rocky Mountain Renewable Energy on making sure a roof system works along with the solar system.
The number one thing that a homeowner needs to look for is to have their roof evaluated by a professional.
Pro Roofing, we come out with highly trained, highly skilled, certified roofing installers. For instance, this job behind me took about 3 to 4 days is what you can expect for a top quality job done by us.
Rocky Mountain Renewable Energy has chosen us as their partner for their racking on their solar projects. One of the benefits of this partnership and why we really enjoy it is because they cross all their T's, they dot all their I's, and they are dedicated to quality control. Rocky Mountain Renewable Energy has even helped us develop some products and been involved in our research and development department in order to help us deliver them the best product, which in turn goes on your roof.
One of the benefits of using TRA as our racking solution for solar systems is that it allows that our customers can have a 25-year warranty on their solar system rails, while other manufacturers don't offer that. That's a nice advantage to using TRA. Another benefit to using TRA is engineered solutions. That allows us to have longer distances on spans of rails, which means less roof penetrations and can give you a better overall quality product.
So Brian, this is a unique type of solar setup. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this system has actually got a battery backup alongside of the solar system that we put on.
Okay, so normal solar energy gets, obviously they generate the power and then they put it onto the grid, Rocky Mountain Power, whatever that is. And so if Rocky Mountain Power goes down, they lose their power ability. And so what's cool about this one basically is they gather it in, but then you store it on site in a battery. And so if the power went down, then they can sustain themselves, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So when you did this, you obviously had to make some changes inside the house. Tell me about what you guys did there.
So when we look at a battery backup system, we want to make the house as efficient as possible, just so the battery can last as long as possible. And so we did things like LED lighting, infrared thermal imaging, and Nest Smart Thermostat on this house.
Great. So now, when you go to LED lighting, sometimes people have said it's not good. What's your experience?
So I'm actually really impressed with the LED lighting that we're using currently. It's got a longer lifetime, 10-year warranty, 22.8-year life expectancy, and they actually say that they like the light better than what they had before.
That's great. Okay, so I know that battery technology has changed a lot. What are you using here?
So we're actually using a battery from Iron Edison here on the system, and it's a lithium iron battery, and we get better performance, longer lifetimes, and cheaper overall cost when you consider how many times batteries with lead acid technology need to be replaced.
Yeah, this is really revolutionary. I appreciate letting us take a look at it, because I really think this is the future for us, because if we can get off the grid and not be dependent on if the power company goes down, this house theoretically could sustain itself forever.
Yeah, it could. It's definitely got a long lifetime when the power goes out, where if you have like a generator or something like that, you're probably gonna have to run back and forth between the gas station to fill those up or things like that. So yeah, this is actually one of the highest levels of security you can have. We're really excited about how this system turned out and how the customers like it. We're excited about how the panels match the style of the roofing, and how it gives them a lot more peace of mind and security, and how the system will last longer than most other systems. And we're one of the few companies that can offer this type of advanced technology.
Moving is hard and no one likes to do it. It should be an adventure, and we here at Wasatch Moving Company make it one. We are that extra bit of help that everyone needs. Let us take the stress out of moving for you with our excellent and careful staff and our flat rate affordable pricing. Call Wasatch Moving Company today, the official movers of Real Estate Essentials with Jay Deere on ABC.
A Better Clean based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Jay Deere here. Do you want to sell your home faster and for more money? We do what other realtors do, but get this. Being ABC4 Utah's real estate specialist gives me the opportunity to give your home maximum exposure. List with the Jay Deere team and your home will be featured on its own TV commercial, as well as get a full motion video tour by my professional camera crew, with me personally talking about the selling features of your home linked to the multiple listing service. And with the power of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, it's automatically added to 40,000 websites and put onto the International Relocation Database. If you want to sell your house faster and for more money, then list it with me and see it on TV. So I've sold real estate all over the Wasatch Front, but there's one particular market that is very, very unique, and you have to have a professional and somebody that really specializes in this, the Park City market. And so I've got Ann McCoy here, who's one of the standout pros up there. And Ann, I want you to tell me about this beautiful home.
Oh, thanks, Jay, and thank you so much for having me on. This is what a treat. So this home is a spectacular, what we would definitely call a mountain contemporary home on 7 acres within a gated private community called Quarry Mountain Ranch. And Quarry Mountain Ranches, there are 36 home sites on 210 acres.
Oh, wow.
Right off of Old Ranch Road, between basically the junction of I-80 and 224 in Park City, right across from the Canyons, which is now Park City Resort.
Yeah, because it merged, right?
They merged, that's right.
And take a look at the inside of that.
I know.
Absolutely spectacular.
The architecture is so unique in this house. The house is almost 8,000 square feet, but because it's only on 2 levels on this beautiful flat lot with great views of the canyons, it really feels cozy and like a mountain home. Completely wood and stone and metal inside this home really make it feel like you're
Tell
living...
me about that barrel. What is that thing?
Oh, the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually a silo.
Oh, really?
And the architect, creative architect, brought it in and put it in, and inside that silo is a powder room on the main level. Isn't that cool?
Such a unique feature.
I know,
And
it's
then
amazing.
they tied it in. I noticed even the kitchen here, right above the range, they did that same kind of style and,
Yep.
and pulled it all together, which is just absolutely brilliant.
Right above the 8-burner Wolf range is more metal, and then of course the granite is stunning. It's actually an onyx style granite from Italy. So it's beautiful and beautifully executed. I think one of the really cool things about this house is that it's very organic with the natural surroundings. From some of the windows, a couple of 100 yards away, you can even see horses and cows grazing, and
Oh, really?
it's very pastoral. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
and
the
on
master.
back it looks out on a mountain.
It's
basically.
amazing.
Yeah.
Part of the property goes right straight up a mountain where there are elk in the winter and
Oh,
summer.
really? I love this wall in the master bedroom and how they just kind of arch that.
Yep, the
And just
curved
very
wall
peaceful.
is really beautiful, very serene it is, and it looks right out onto the mountain. There's also a stream out there. This is a huge master closet, very, very functional, going right into the master bathroom, which is, has all the bells and whistles, his and her sinks, toilets, steam shower, jetted tub.
And so they're literally separated from the side on each side.
They are. You don't have to look at each other.
Yeah.
And then you have radiant in-floor heating. So throughout the house, this home, by the way, has never had shoes in it. You have warm feet, especially in the winter. That's nice up in Park City. This is a beautiful steam shower. So this is unusual. A full apartment on the main level with a living room, a little kitchen,
That's
self-contained.
Right. So it's its own little apartment.
It is, mother-in-law, whatever apartment. Here's the silo again, going upstairs. So as you get upstairs, you've got 3 full bedroom suites, and you've got this really cool upstairs family room, playroom. They've got a ping pong table. You could have a pool table. It has a wet bar, big wood-burning fireplace.
It's just spectacular. I love the way they used all that wood and tied it together.
And the
brought
metal
in
again, yeah.
Just in
Isn't that
view,
chimney awesome? I know.
That view right there is just a standout. I would much want to sit out there and enjoy that.
It's an architect's dream. It
really
is.
This must have been really fun to draw.
It
when
was
it was sit
so
down and
fun.
draw, this is kind of what I'm thinking here.
Can
Because you
you
can almost
imagine?
see it that way.
You can.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just say, if I were going to be really cool and whimsical, what would I do? And that's what you would do.
So headed outside to look at their landscape. So they got landscaping, and then it all backs into the natural landscape.
It does. Natural landscaping surrounding the actual, more formal landscaping.
Yeah, this is such a unique property, absolutely spectacular. And if somebody wanted to contact you about coming to see this one or another home, how would they reach you?
So I'm with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and my phone number is 435-640-0512 or DeerValleyRealEstate.com.
Okay, Clay, for this one, this is going to be kind of the showcase of the homes on this week's show, and this one's going to be listed at $1.349 and is situated in Highland, Utah. Take a look at that.
Well, that has curb appeal written all over it, not to mention those mountains that you're looking at in the background. I mean, you have Timpanogos right there. Look at that aerial shot.
Beautiful, and situated right on the end of a cul-de-sac. So you'll notice as you go in, it opens up into the back. So you're sitting on over half an acre. You literally have your own park in the backyard. They've got a walkout basement, a deck that goes all the way across the top. It's got mother-in-law apartment. It's got a spin around up there, and so you can do turn around. So if you pull into the backyard, you can pull right around. It's got a place where it's got 4 garages coming in from the top, and then it's got 2 cars that wrap around the back. So it's a 6-car garage home.
Well, it's like they've thought of everything. It really is.
They
on
have put a
this.
lot into this home. And as we step into the inside, you're going to notice the massive, expansive space. And this is something you don't normally see. You'll see 2-story homes where they have to kind of do 2 stories all the way across. You'll notice that a massive space. What they did is they had to put steel columns and steel beams in there. And so as you look out at those beautiful windows between those, all big, huge steel columns.
And it just opens it up. It lets in all that natural light, and it just adds a warmth and just that kind of homey feel that you're looking for, even though it's a really big home. It's just,
Yeah, and it costs a lot of money to build homes like this. And you'll notice all their fixtures and everything that they put in here. They really decked out. It's all wood grain. And I mean, they really put the detail work into this home.
They did. It's like every little thing they thought about it, and it's just state of the art. I mean, even that inlay work right there, just everything throughout this home was so well planned.
The plantation shutters all done in wood, and all their fixtures like I talked about, and all their recessed lighting, everything just absolutely beautiful. Head into the kitchen just the way we like to see it, right?
Yes.
This is like a designer kitchen, right?
The colors on this are just spectacular. Yeah, the cabinet color, the appliances, the granite, all of it pulls together to just make this kitchen work, and it makes it very attractive.
Yeah, very timeless colors and the styles that they put in there. Just the way we want it, right?
It is. I'm loving that kitchen. You can picture the family kind of sitting around there, and great feel, and big island there.
Yeah, spinning around here, we're going to take a quick look at the kind of dining area, and then we're going to go into the master bedroom, which is always a great place to go look. One of the things I really like the master bedroom on this one, it's on the main floor, and it walks right onto a deck that has a hot tub out there, right?
Yeah, and I look at those ceilings, you know, as you're getting ready to walk out, and when you walk into that room, it's like it's its own little home right in there. And then that feel when you're walking up on the balcony, that's just, you have to experience it. You really do.
Beautiful master bathroom, of course, just the way it should be done. Okay, so if we were talking about financing on this, so we're at 1.349. What do you do on financing on something like this?
You know, the great thing about it with the economy and where rates have been, what's been happening, jumbo rates are really have gotten a lot closer to conventional rates. So and the good thing about it, at Castle & Cooke, we can do an 80% first mortgage and a 10% second mortgage. And so literally you can get into this type of a home with only 10% down, and the jumbo rates right now in this climate are very favorable.
That's awesome. So down in the basement, it's a mother-in-law apartment down there. They've got a suspended garage right here for your home theater. They've got their own salon built in on a half an acre, or over an acre on this thing. It's, I mean, completely decked out.
Well, you know, you go back to that theater room, and I'm loving that. You know, I think of all the football games and at different friends and people's homes with their theater rooms. It's just a great way to entertain company and create memories.
And look at that. The backyard is really, they've got a water feature in the back. They've got kind of a deck area that kind of walks over, kind of like a landing. And they really have put, I mean, you could have your own football game right in this backyard.
Well, this is going to be nominated the Turkey Bowl home for years to come.
They're just going down into that second garage, and that's where you go into the mother-in-law apartment. And so you could situate this if you had family that need to come and stay with you or something. It's perfect. They got their own garage and everything.
Incredibly smart design and really thinking this through. And even the landscaping, the way it all kind of pulls together, this was very well laid out.